Well, hi everyone. I was about to say good evening. I didn't know what to say because this is evening now.
night.
Yeah, it's night. It's 10 o'clock at night. Today is September 4th, 2016, the day before Labor Day. So the kiddies don't have school tomorrow. Well, let me get into my gripe. My gripe today is people who bring their children to adult service when your church offers children's church. Children's church. Excuse me, y'all. I should have did this before I started taping, but
I'll just entertain them.
that's what we're about to get into. I don't care how cute your kids are. During my medicine, Sunday worship, I don't need to be bothered or distracted by their cuteness. What I mean by that, I don't need them standing up in the service and talking and playing pity pat and all that. I don't need that. I don't need the crying babies next to me. See, in our church, they have a place for you to take your crying babies. In our church, they have a children's church available to you to take your children who do not know how to conduct themselves during church service. Today I went to church and I get in there and they guided me to some seats. And I sat right next to a little boy. And next to him was maybe about 4 chairs covered with, not this particularly, but a sweater for other people that were coming in. At the time I didn't know. I thought maybe the chairs were broken or something like that. So anyway, the pastor says, if this is your first time visiting, please stand up so we can acknowledge you. So they didn't stand up. So there, I'm assuming that you know that there's a children's church. Now, when they people come in, the little boys say, there they are. So it distract me, because by him saying, there they are, then of course my nosy tail got to look to find out who he talking about. But I can't hear pastor. So they come around, they sit down, and he grabs a sweater off the chair. And guess who he hits? So, my first almost came out of my mouth was damn. But I knew that I was in the house that I could not say that. So I'm looking because I'm waiting for an apology, really. I know you got manners now. Come on. Nothing. So I just let it go. I didn't say anything. So then the lady in front of me, diagonal down the row below, turns around in aggravation. And I'm wondering what's going on. Coming to find out, the little girl that came with their group had been kicking the back of her chair. Just kicking her chair. If your little feet cannot reach that floor, you need to be in children's church, not adult church. And I'm not talking about the adults who are short and can't reach the floor. I'm talking about physically kids who cannot reach the floor. You should not be in adult church if you cannot conduct yourself. So now you got the little baby crying. He about 18 months old, maybe 2. He crying. And the little boy gestures for the mama to bring the baby down to him. And I'm thinking, what are you going to do to get the baby to stop crying? I don't want the baby next to me because the baby crying. It's distracting me even more because I can't even hear what pastor's saying. So you bring the baby down there. You think the baby stopped crying? Nope. Baby steady crying. So the usher, of course, had to come and escort them so they can go to the bathroom. Then a little boy decided he want to play pity pat with the other little boy that was with them. And I'm thinking, oh my God, are you serious? The mama not saying nothing at all. I'm just totally distracted. I grew up with this aunt. Her name Aunt Joyce. And Aunt Joyce did not play when it came to church. She would have a switch waiting for you to act up in church. She gave you this look that you knew you better straighten up real quick. These kids, they didn't get no look. Or either they not scared of a look. See, my kids, I can give them a look, say one word, or that eye, and they gonna straighten up. Now this is my niece, but she still get to beat down too. And she know if I... See? Just that simple. So she can go to adult church. Because she know TT don't play that. So this was my gripe. And I hope that you all... What'd you say?
Subscribe, comment, like, share.
Do all of that. And thank you for tuning in.
Looking at the video.
Looking at the video, whatever. All right, y'all. Peace.
Bye. No, you say bye.
Oh, bye.